Joining me now is Janet, and she's here to share about her new book on spiritual warfare. Well, welcome on. Thank you so much
for having me
on. Yes. Well, your book we just mentioned is about spiritual warfare. When did you first recognize spiritual warfare has an impact on health?
Right, yeah. So I first got introduced to spiritual warfare when it was happening in my own home, under my own roof, in my own child's bedroom, and I wasn't aware of it. It took a friend of mine from church to point it out. I couldn't understand why my daughter, who had previously very well controlled anxiety, all of a sudden was getting a bunch worse. And so my friend introduced me to a book that helped me understand this better, and it opened my eyes to what is occurring around us.
Wow. Well, how did this personal experience with your daughter start to influence your medical practice?
Yeah, so once you begin to see spiritual warfare, you begin to see it in other places. It usually comes out in these condemning I statements. I'm not strong enough. I don't have enough self-control. I'm just not good enough. I've always been anxious. There's nothing I can do about it. And whenever you begin to recognize that that's a deception, for my patients who are Christians, they have the power of the Holy Spirit inside of them. And so if we were to learn how to live out of that source, we'll realize we have all the power we need. The enemy will tempt us, and then once he tempts us and we give in to that temptation, then he condemns us. But if Jesus has already paid the penalty for our sin, we no longer stand condemned. So disclosing those lies and learning to overcome them has been a joy for me in assisting my patients in my practice.
That's amazing. How did you blend the physical causes of depression and anxiety with the spiritual influences?
Yes, thank you. So for those people who have biochemical anxiety, meaning that they lack certain hormones in their brain, usually it's serotonin, norepinephrine, or dopamine, they have to take medicine to equalize that in order to be on an even playing field with the enemy and with just the stress that happens in our world. But once you fix that biochemical issue, then we can begin to then recognize some of the spiritual factors that make us struggle. And certainly there's some people who don't have biochemical anxiety, but they're still feeling these condemning thoughts. And you know, they call it depression, but really they're just feeling these condemning thoughts from things that they've done in the past. But Jesus didn't just come to pay the penalty for everyone else's sins but ours. He came to pay the penalty for our sins as well. And living in that freedom can help people break free. And so I enjoy being able to remind my Christian patients that they have that type of freedom that they can live from.
Yes, yes. Do you find that spiritual matters go beyond behavioral health conditions?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, you know, we think about, we're told to eat right, we're told to eat more vegetables, but we don't. We're told to exercise more, but we don't. We're told to not eat as much junk food, but we do. And again, it usually comes back to these I statements that are lies we're hearing in our head coming from the enemy. I can't help it. I don't have control. Or I deserve to not exercise. I deserve to rest after this long day of work. And sometimes that's true. Sometimes we do need rest, but a lot of times that's the enemy sabotaging our health. And so we have to begin to recognize that there are other impacts, and that's one of the reasons why I have separate chapters dedicated to healthy eating, exercise in my book.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today to talk about your book. And if you are interested about the book, or if you would like to go buy a copy, you can go right there to the website on your screen.